Hello and welcome to Lesson 1 in Using Slang in Everyday English. My name is Stephanie and I'll be your teacher on this 5-lesson course. Today in Lesson 1 we're looking at an introduction to British slang. In this lesson you will understand the importance of slang in everyday communication. We'll practice some common British slang phrases and expressions. And finally, we'll focus on pronunciation tips and regional variations. I hope you have a pen and paper ready. Let's get started. So, what is the importance of slang? Well, to begin with, we need to understand what we mean by slang. What is it? Slang is special words and phrases that some people use when they talk informally with each other. So we're not talking about the regular, proper way of speaking that you might learn in school or from books. Instead, slang words and expressions are kind of like secret codes that certain groups of people share. So why is it so important? Well, slang is an essential part of culture and therefore it can help you connect with native speakers on a more personal level. When you use slang that others in your group understand, it can make you feel closer to them. It can also make conversations more fun and lively. And of course, slang is widely used by native speakers, so it's really important for your listening skills as well. But there are some important things we should remember. Firstly, by the very nature of it, slang changes quite quickly, so it can change a lot over time. Keeping up with it helps you to stay connected with what's happening in the world and the people around you. But slang can also be rude and offensive, so you really need to make sure that you understand a slang word well before you use it. As we mentioned, slang varies regionally and is only used in informal situations. So if you're in a formal situation, a business context, an exam, do not use slang words and expressions. Okay, let's do some practice. In today's class, we're going to look at some common slang. So your first task, I'm going to tell you a sentence that contains a slang word or expression. And I'd like you to tell me, what is it? Number 1, I'm just going to nip to the bog. Where is this person going? What do you think? I'll give you a clue. The toilet. So the word bog means the toilet. Notice another nice expression there, nip. If you nip somewhere, you go very quickly. I'm just going to nip to the shops. In this case, I'm just going to nip to the bog. Let's try another one. Number 2. You couldn't lend me £5, could you? What does this person want? So notice the highlighted word, quid. What's a quid? Well done if you said money, specifically a pound. So £5 means £5. Let's try another one. Number 3, Kim's having a fag outside. Now what is Kim doing, do you think? A fag. She's having a fag outside. Well done if you said that Kim is smoking. Fag is slang for cigarette. Number 4. George is spending the weekend with his nan. Who is George with? Did you guess it? Nan is slang for grandmother. So George is spending the weekend with his grandmother. And the last one, number 5. The thief legged it before the old Bill arrived. Who arrived too late? So this time I want you to tell me what the old Bill is slang for. Here's your clue. The old bill means the police. The thief legged it means the thief ran away before the police, the old bill, arrived. So let's look at some common slang categories. We've got words for... And finally, here's a summary of the key words and expressions we focused on in this lesson. Thank you for joining me. I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye for now.